Hi there, welcome back to It's Only Paper, and today we're going to be working in my Christmas story journal again. I'm Lisa, and one thing I am loving about working in this journal is that I am literally just grabbing a few minutes here and there. I've currently got roast potatoes in the oven. I've got a frittata on the side I'm going to be throwing in. I'm just waiting for the alarm to go off. So I've thrown myself into my studio really quickly, just to quickly make a page. I also wanted to talk to you today. We're not only doing a quick page, we're going to be talking about other things that you can journal about in your December journals, because December's not always an easy month for everybody, and not everybody goes out and about and does lovely things. So we're going to be talking about that today too. I've chosen this page here, and I am going to be doing about my new tree decorations this year. So that's the subject of this page. Good topic to do if you don't really know what to do, but you want to do something. I had already decided, I think I'm going to create a bit of a flip. Just going to do it on one side because I'm starting to run out of pages already. So this is going to go on here. I need to... I think I will. I am going to back them onto white. I always use like scrap paper. I just feel like they missed the border otherwise. Do you know, I've done it again. I filmed a video for last week, and I'd done a Patreon video in the morning, and I left my glue stick on the side for a few hours, and it was really tricky to use. And I've just done exactly the same again. I've just filmed that video. I'll leave the link to that other video below. What pages did I do? No, that was my Patreon one. Was that one? Yeah, I did. Which page have I just worked on? It was this one, Escaping Out into a Walk. So that video I'll link down below. But yeah, and then I've just done my postal run. And there's another strike as I film this tomorrow. So I wanted to get all my post gone. And it's so cold. We have this habit though. The neighbours must think we're really weird. We come back from the post office. We always go together purely because our post office is on a tiny little parade of shops. And you used to be able to drive all the way around the parade and park all the way around. And then two little shops went, and a miniest Sainsbury's, it's the tiniest, miniest Sainsbury's in the whole wide world, went into that spot. But their delivery trucks have to be able to drive all the way around and pull over whenever they want. And nobody is now allowed to park around the sides or around the back. So we've lost all those parking spaces. And we have an Indian restaurant, which obviously isn't open during the day. There's the Sainsbury's, there's a hairdresser's, there's a post office, there's a cafe, and there's a Boots. And even when you go there, we've tested this. We've been first thing in the morning for something. I can't remember. Well, I think it was just to put some post in the box, so we didn't need to park. Nothing was open, and there was hardly any spaces left, because I think the people that live around there also use those spaces. So you can imagine how difficult it is to park at the best of times. So it's just crazy there. It really is. So we always go together and park there. That's what I'm thinking of doing, so that I can just nip out. I'm fancying a pocket. Do you know, I'm actually going to take this off. Yeah, so we always go together. I can then nip out with my mail sack if need be, if Aid can't park. And then, yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. And then, that's a little bit wonky, isn't it? And then if we can park, Aid then nips to this little Sainsbury's. And like today, we just needed milk. And we did also buy a big bottle of vodka. Actually, it's a friend's birthday, so we got him a bottle of vodka. That's his favourite tipple. Sometimes men are really difficult to buy for, aren't they? They don't always have hobbies. And if they do, it's something like watching football. And I feel a bit funny about buying certain people clothes. So I don't know, girlfriends you'd buy like a scarf, or actually his wife I did buy a really nice scarf for, and some Lush Smellies the other day. She's so much easier to buy for, but I don't know what to get for him, and all he drinks alcohol wise is vodka. That's the only thing. Not even fruity vodka, just normal vodka and lemonade. So we've ended up just buying a bottle of vodka. So yeah, it seems a bit of a cop-out. But yeah, that's what we've ended up doing. This is quite cute. And then I'm actually thinking I was going to do it as a flip, but actually I'm not, because I've got the journaling that can pull out of there. So actually I'm changing my mind. So you could do that as a flip if you wanted. Do you have anyone that's really difficult to buy for? I do often find men the most difficult to buy for, and you end up doing boring things like socks and deodorants and just things like that. And you know that they get loads of that kind of thing, so it's not that fun, but it is sometimes tricky. I've also got this. I don't know what it's from, but I found an old tag and I thought that could be quite fun. So I don't know, actually that could go in there. I also found this. I keep a little tray next to my desk of all different bits and pieces. I might include this because these are Disney. What was this even from? No idea. These are our, I can't talk. I'll just throw my scissors on the floor. These are our Disney tree decorations. So I might actually cut these out, I've kept the packaging here for a reason, thinking that I might use it one day. So let's use it today. The colours go with the little journal, the Christmas journal. So yeah, let me know if you have a difficult man to buy for. What do you buy? I would love to hear your suggestions. There, that's quite cute, isn't it? Oh, I might pop that on there. Yes, let's do that. So let's talk about tree decorations. Tree decorations, or any kind of Christmas ornament of that, are a good one to journal about if you're stuck for ideas, because it could be a new one. We add to our collection each time we go to Disney. There we go. So they are a good one. I will keep this to use for something else, and I think I will actually bin this now. So yeah, do your tree decorations. I'm doing about my new ones. You could also, if you've got any with a story, whoops, I've just pulled that out by mistake. If you've got any with a story, you could do that too. I've got some funny ones with funny stories. I remember doing one last year that had a funny backstory to it. I think I might do something on this tag, and that was, I'm really chuffed with that. You could also do, if you've got any from when you were a child. Oh, that just reminds me, I've got some in the drawer. When my nan passed this year, we had a whole load of stuff laid out that we were allowed to go through and take. Jewellery and bits and pieces. And at the end of it, I went back to the table just to see that the stuff left that nobody wanted, and there were actually a few tree decorations. They weren't particularly nice ones, they were just cheap, crappy ones that maybe she had had on a tree in the home or something. Certainly not ones that were any of sentimental value at all. But I took them actually because they were nannies, and I thought actually that was quite a nice thing to keep. So yeah, so I need to go up. I know that they're in my bedside table. So I'm going to go and find those afterwards. I took, there was 3 left, and I thought actually that was really nice because then Holly and Louie can have one each as well for when they eventually leave home. I thought that was nice. So I like doing little tags like this. I think they're really cute just to do with your bits and pieces. I'm just thinking, what else have I got? I'm going to use this little strip too, I think. Let's just pop that on there. There. Again, just adding little layers. I think that looks really sweet. Yeah, I think Christmas decorations are a good one. And then if you are struggling with things to journal about, you could do a list. If you've got a Christmas shopping list, if you've got even a Christmas card list. Do you still make a list of people you want to send a Christmas card to? You could do that. You could do just a normal shopping list. There's so many different kinds of lists. A daily to-do list, if you've got one of those. And again, it would just be nice to look back on one day of like a normal day-to-day day in December for you. I think that would be really fun. What else have I got in here? Tea and coffee in the morning, a favourite mug. That would be a good one. What else have we got here? Things that I've baked, decorations in the kitchen, a favourite recipe. That's a really good one to do as well. I've done my Christmas nails, a walk. You don't have, I've done a new tree decoration there as well. You don't always have to do outings and day outs. I've done buying the Christmas tree. No, it wasn't a to-do list there. Yeah, there's just so many different things. I did about Christmas shopping in Basingstoke, but I don't have any photos or anything. So I did take a snapshot though of our food that we ate at Kokora. So nothing amazing. You could also include like your car park ticket, something like that. So if you're not going anywhere, and I know that lots of people in my community can't actually get out. Some people are housebound, even bedbound. So it must be really, really tricky this time of year when you see everyone doing lots of lovely things. I might use my punch. And then you just feel a bit rubbish probably because you can't get out and do things. So there are other things that you can post about. Oh, the oven timer's just gone off. Just going to quickly stick my snowflake on there. The other thing is the weather app. Even if you're not outside, screenshot the weather app. That would be really, really good to do as well. Document the weather. Your favourite thing on TV. What are you watching on TV now that has you hooked? We are loving Traitor. We are loving that so much. I like these little snowflakes. They look really cool. The other thing as well I've got in here is my Christmas movie list as well. I'm working through that. I haven't always remembered to write them down. I need to do that. Right, let me go and put the frittata in the oven. Right, frittata's in. And I have got about 15 minutes to get this page done in. So yeah, movies are a good idea. Things on TV, and like I said, it could even be things, past things that you used to love or that were your favorites. Doesn't have to be something present that you're documenting. That could be really cool. I've got bits of mushroom on my fingers. I've just made a frittata. I've got a food shop coming tomorrow, so I'm trying to use up bits and pieces. So we have got frittata to use up the eggs, and I had half a block of feta cheese, so that's gone in. That was in the fridge. And then I have used up a red pepper that needed using. I have got one onion left now, so we've got some in with the potatoes. I used the last of the potatoes as well, and I've used mushrooms and the last of the broccoli as well. That's going to go in the pan. So it was a good using up meal, this one. I was on the menu for the week. It is actually frittata and salad, but we've just done the post run and we both really fancied some roast potatoes. So that's what winter does to you, doesn't it? Right, there's my little tag. That looks really cute actually. I quite like that, although that is, oh no, I thought it was going to be too long. I don't think I'm going to keep the string on there. I might just take that off, but I am fancying something on there. I know what I'm going to do. I've just had an idea. You know what was in the kit, don't you? Let me just get it. We've got some flat-backed pearls. Let's put those on. I didn't want the journal getting too sticky outy, if you know what I mean. So that may well have just added to that. Right, we don't have too much space for journaling, so I'm going to do that, and then I think I might get some note paper as well to add. I do have this here. I was wondering whether to cut that down and add that. No, I'm going to journal on here and see how I go. So I've decided I am going to use this postcard. This was sent to me by Claire quite some time ago in a Happy Mail parcel. And yeah, I'm going to do it like that. I quite like that. This I can use then another time. And this will be perfect then for my journalings, because I've just done about 3 more decks for our memory tree. I always call our Christmas a memory tree, and I've journaled on the back about saying these are our new tree decorations this year, each from Walt Disney World, and now I'm going to journal about the actual tree decorations on here. Right, I'm just wanting to, I've done my journaling on one side, and then I am going to pop decks on the side here so that shows like that. I'm needing to get quite creative with some of my alphas. Like that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that actually goes really well. I quite like that. And then that pulls out, so we've got the story of them. I think, oh, I tell you what I was going to do. I've just found a load of stickers from last year as well. Have I got a Christmas tree? I might just have festive. And then I've put the month on each one as well there. There. So that's my page today. I'm quite chuffed with this. I'm pleased I've used up some packaging. Got the little tag, and we've got the little pulley out thing as well there. I could actually, if I wanted to, I could include a bit more. I don't think I need to though. I just didn't want it that side with all the writing. I thought it would look a little bit more tidier that way, so I'm chuffed with that. I think that's a really cute page. Let me know of your ideas, what you've got to journal when you don't have like days out or anything like that. What other suggestions do you have? Leave a comment below. It would be lovely to hear. Thank you so much. Leave me a comment as well and let me know what your favorite tree decoration is and what have you bought this year. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I'm off to get my frittata out of the oven. Good night.